Hello everybody and welcome to the Boxing Locker. I am Matt Goddard, former professional boxer, now boxing coach, and with me today I have Alex, who is going to help me demonstrate to you how to catch and counter, whether you should be using same hand or opposite hand, and which to do in which situation. So, let's get to the nitty gritty of it. Now, catch and counter. So when I'm talking about catch in this instance, I'm talking about catching hooks, right? So if Alex is to throw a right hook at me, catching the right hook, I would catch it with my left hand on the side of the chin. If he throws a left hook at me, I would catch it with my right hand on the side of the chin, okay? Now, that's not the important bit. We know how to catch. You catch there or you catch there. Make sure the hand's not too high so you're not throw the right hook. I'm not catching up here because otherwise he'll feint there and come to the body, and then you end up getting ripped up under the ribs. That's the only real tip with that. Keep everything nice and tight. Now, from a countering perspective, we have two options with the counters always. So we'll stick to the left hook for a second, Alex. So as Alex throws the left hook at me and I catch with the right hand, option number one is to throw the opposite hand back, boom, and throw a hook. Now, what you see there, and what Alex demonstrated perfectly, is that he's still capable of defending that punch. Why? Because his hand is there. Now, that doesn't mean we don't want to use it, because when he throws that hook and I catch and counter with my own hook, I prevent him from following up and throwing more punches. Okay, so it breaks the pattern of his shots and might enable me to throw more punches and turn the tide of the fight. Now, if the hook hits me again and I can counter a bit too late, this is the danger, and he starts throwing his second shot, which in this case will be a right hand, it's going to land when I'm coming through with that, alright? So if I'm too slow in my response when I'm using the opposite hand, it's going to open me up to further punches. However, the same can also be true if you're willing to be a bit quicker. So as I catch that left hook and he comes through with the right hand, if I'm fast enough, I can get inside that with a nice short punch. It just can't be too wide and too loopy, otherwise you're going to get caught, okay? So it's really down to a matter of speed when it comes to that. We have to be as fast as possible on the opposite side. When I'm talking about same hand, same side counters, we're going to be a lot more open. We need to sacrifice a little bit of power. The focus of this is interrupting the flow and landing a clean shot. So when I catch that left hook with my right hand here, and I come through with the right hand, because the catch by its nature sacrifices a little bit of position, I want to ride with the punch, it means I haven't got that same rotation to drive through the shot. So as that hook comes around and I catch, I shoot from there with that hand. This hand stays nice and high. What I've done then is I've capitalised on the weakness. So as he's come round, if he throws the right hand to follow that up, I'm in a position to land straight down the middle, and his right hand is defended by my left hand. So we're taking advantage of the weakness. As I said, the difficult thing with this is there's not a lot of power to the counter. It's difficult to land hard. So as I come there, I'm basically just trying to get that arm there as fast as I can. Break up his flow, slow him down, stop him throwing more punches, or certainly give him something to think about. By doing that, I'm forcing him to think, oh, I'm going to get hit, I've got to move, right? Same the other side. So when that right hook comes round, if I catch here and I want to come through with the right hand afterwards, it's fine, but you've got to be quicker than him. So if I come through and I do it too slowly and I throw a right hand, that left might come straight, it might come round it, anything. The same problem as we've had on the other side. We're just leaving ourselves open. So when I catch that shot here, the counter needs to be quick and short, right? It's really important that the rotation through the body is there, but the arm isn't overextending. We don't want to leave our head exposed for too long. Same side counters as the right hook comes is difficult, okay? So if I catch it here, the left hook basically needs to push their arm out before it can come back in. So I have an option of either going here and then coming back, which means I have to lean slightly into the shot, which means naturally I absorb more of the impact, but it opens him up a lot wider. Or I come inside with the catch and I just throw a shorter, less powerful, less effective, but much safer punch. It just depends on your preference. As always, with everything is dictated by situation, position and intent. So if he's being particularly aggressive and he's whacking me and he's hitting me with loads of hooks and they're banging in, I might just do that just to interrupt the flow, give him something to think about. If he's on the back foot and he throws a big hook and I'm being aggressive, I want to come through and throw with a bit more intent, a bit more power, try and do a bit more damage to keep pressing him back. So that's really down to what situation you're in and what you're trying to achieve with the punch. Now, they don't always have to be from the perfect boxing position. So for example, Alex might hit me with throw a right hook at me, Alex, and I come up and I'm in this position, right? So I've rolled that shot, I've loaded this left leg. Now Alex is pretty quick. He's going to come around, throw another left hook at me, and I'm here. Now, because I'm in this position, I'm going to find it difficult to throw this hand, right? So at that point, the decision has been made for me. I'm going to come back with that hand or that hand, okay? Same the other way. If I roll onto that left hook and I'm here, it's going to be very difficult for me to throw that hand as I defend. So I'm going to come back with that one, nice and quick. The decision is made for me. If I'm standing nice and squared off on the ropes and he throws any hook either side, boom, there's the shot. Boom. It hasn't got to be a big punch. All I'm trying to do is land effective shots and stop him from throwing. Now, what's really important with these shots is, as I said, they're not always ultra powerful, but you can make them more effective by landing with the correct part of your hand. So when I throw this hook at Alex here, throw the right hook, and I catch here, all I'm going to do is arc this wrist in as much as I can. So I'm literally like this. So as I catch, now as I turn it around, the big knuckles are really coming around across his temple. Okay, it's automatically going to do a lot more damage. If I catch and then I just slap that punch in, which again is a legitimate punch, it's a scoring shot, you've landed, it's not going to have the same effect, it's probably not going to dissuade him in the same manner. So how you land with your hands, very important. The last catch and counter I'm going to go through is body. Now, when you catch a body shot, so if the right hook comes to my body here, a bit low, right into my ribs, go for my ribs, boom. So I'm there to catch that shot, right? I bring my elbow to my hip. The gap is no longer there. Same hand counters are always better off of body shots. Why? Because his arm is low and because this hand is available for him to keep punching with. So if I try and counter with this hand, big left hook's coming through, what? I'm going to go all the way over and it's going to hurt, right? If I catch same side on that right side, now I'm here to attack to the body there, to the head there. You've got two options, right? Spin around for me, Alex, over the other side. Same thing on this right side. He comes down, throws that left to the body, boom. I'm in here, I've got an option to come into the body, over the top with that shot through there, okay? Then we can follow up with the other hand. But it's really important on the body that we always catch and counter with the same hand where possible. I mean, in some situations it may change, they may stop being aggressive, they may only throw the one shot and then back up. But more than likely the safest option for you is going to be to catch and counter with the same hand when you go to the body. As I said, the headshots are dictated by situation, position and intent. If the right hook comes round, my option is either to go here or to catch, same side, and come back that side or that way, yeah? If the left hook comes round and I catch here, I can come back there, or as the left hook comes, I can catch same side. What you want to do is dictated by all of those things that I've spoken about already, where you are in the ring, if you're under pressure, if you're applying pressure, if you're in against a very aggressive boxer, if you're in against a very skillful person who moves their head a lot. So Alex is particularly good at moving his head. He's making me miss a lot. So I might as he's moving, ducking, diving, bobbing, weaving, I'm going to go, okay, I'm going to settle down a little bit. I'm just giving him the success. So I'm going to get my guard up, let him throw a shot. He comes around with them shots. Either of the hooks comes in, whom, whom. All of a sudden I've landed effective punches. Then next time he goes, I might throw some shots. That's going to have a bit more success, okay? So you can utilise these as and when is appropriate. And you know, that will change whether you go opposite hand or same hand. And down to style. If Alex boxes with his hands real high, yeah? See some guys, they box stood up, their hands are really high. If he throws a big right hook from there, that headshot for me is quick all day. Because he's upright, he's lifted his position up. So as that right hook comes, I can go what? And that's going to land. Sorry, Alex. If he comes around with the left, but he's in like a low guard position here, with that shoulder forward and the left hook swings around, same side isn't going to have a great deal of success. Because this shoulder is preventing me coming through. So it's easier for me to occupy his backhand. As he comes through that left hook there, and that shoulder's tucked in, I'm just going to stop him throwing the right hand with my left, then I'm going to come through with more punches. Okay, so there's a lot of thinking to it, but that's my advice on it. Learn to use both and figure out what works best for you, when, why, and how you can get the most out of it. Thanks, Alex, for helping me with the video. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a great day. Cheers, guys.